Hey guys, welcome back. Today we got one I'm very excited for. This is the Pagani Design Datejust. So this is going to be an unboxing of sorts. I just got this, so I wanted to open it so you guys could see it. As you can see here, it comes in a black Pagani Design box. It's got this nice little magnetic opening, which is a nice little bit of class. Pop it open, you got a nice little Pagani Design textured top to the box. Pop off that bubble wrap. Here you got the watch. Initial impression is it's just as stunning as I thought it would be. Pop it out. It's very well packed on this nice little piece of, styrofoamy felt or whatever this material is. Down in the bottom here, it seems you got some sort of bracelet that I guess is a freebie. A nice microfiber cloth, and you got your booklet. Not much in that, and it looks like even a warranty card. Yeah, a little international guarantee. It's not filled out. There's no reference. There's no date. There's no seller's name, but that's a nice little bit of touch for a watch that is $88 or something right around that. So I just went ahead and took off all the stickers that were on this watch, and I'm honestly blown away by how well it's packed. There were stickers on everything, including the crown, the face, the back of the face, every inch of this watch, the bracelet, the clasp, the inside of the clasp, the underside of the clasp, every little bit of it was incredibly well wrapped, and that honestly just blows me away overall, because it's just like the watches at this price point are normally packed so poorly, and this was so over the top great that right off the bat I'm in love with it. So initial review right here after taking all of the plastic off is the Jubilee bracelet feels obviously not as amazing as a Rolex or something, but it definitely feels more quality and heavier than what you would get on an Invicta or on the SKX. You got the nice Pagani design clasp that is very Rolex-esque, but it doesn't open as nicely and it doesn't lock as nicely, but it's a very nice touch. Nice see-through back, which is great. The crown is sizable, which is nice. The Cyclops is great. It looks like it may be a very slightly bit crooked, but nothing major. A nice view here of the face. It's this beautiful blue. It's got a little bit of, it's not actually silver, but it gives you a nice reflection of a silvery bluish hue. It's truly beautiful. The bezel is a nice, fluted silver. It's a truly great looking watch. I have to definitely size it for myself, but here on the wrist, it's not bad looking. It's large. I'll give you guys the stats in a minute because they're kind of hard to find on I got this from AliExpress, so they're kind of hard to find on there because every watch that is supposed to be the same all has kind of different numbers. But it's definitely big on the wrist, which is cool for a Datejust because a lot of the homages and replicas you find are kind of small. But this one it wears pretty big, which is awesome. I don't see much tapering to the bracelet, but I think there is the slightest little bit of taper, which is nice. So let me give you some of the specifications here that are on AliExpress. I'm not sure how completely accurate these are because I've seen some contradicting numbers elsewhere, but it says that it is a 42 millimeter dial here. The case thickness is 12 millimeters. The bandwidth is 20 millimeters. Apparently the movement is a Seiko NH35A. That's a number that I've seen different in multiple locations, but almost all of them say that it's some sort of Japanese Seiko movement. It appears to only have about a 10 bar water resistance, which I believe is 30 feet. So I don't know if I would go in the water with this watch, but it's also automatic self-winding, which is great. It's just everything that you get from this watch is quality. Apparently it's also a sapphire crystal, which is very great for the price point because a lot of them don't use sapphire. So I'm very impressed so far based on what I've seen and how this watch feels. Let me go grab some Lume for you and let's check that out. So here's the Lume. It's nothing incredible. It's just the hour markers and the hour and minute hand. It doesn't seem to be fading too rapidly, but it's also not super bright. But I wasn't getting a watch like this in the Datejust model For the Lume, yeah, it's a great feature to have, but I'm not going to be wearing this watch in a lot of situations where I'm, struggling in the light to see the time. So I'm not going to judge it too harshly on the fact that you can't see it great, but it's still decent, especially for the price point. All in all, I'm very, very impressed with this watch. The packaging is absolutely incredible for the price point. It blows Seiko out of the water. It blows Invicta out of the water. It just, for a watch of this low price point, the sub $100 watches, it's packed incredibly well, and the actual quality of the watch seems like it is up to par with the packaging. Everything it comes with shows that there's just a lot of effort and time put into the thought of these watches. And yes, some of you may hate them because they're homage and they're ripoffs, but they seem to be very popular in the online community. But I haven't seen a lot of people doing this Datejust, which is why I went with this one, and I'm truly blown away by it. I would strongly recommend anyone looking for a Datejust type watch to grab one of these. Didn't take too long to get. It was probably a little over 2 weeks to get in the mail from China, but I would strongly recommend this, and let me know what else you guys want to see me do, and look forward to seeing you all next time. Thank you.